What's going on, guys? Today we're in the 2017 Ford Fusion Sport and we're going to be reviewing this bad boy today, so let's get right to it. Alright, so for the exterior of the 2017 Ford Fusion Sport, so basically Ford has left the exterior almost the same as the few previous years from all the Fusions. We do have some LED headlights which are accompanied by a little LED strip along the top of the headlight. Coming down to the bumper, we do have the fog lights and of course that big intercooler up in the front, so that looks pretty menacing. So we do have the rear end tail lights, which are actually LED as well, so that's pretty good touch from Ford. And we do have quad exhaust tips, which is pretty amazing for, you know, a family class sedan. For the exterior, we also have a rear spoiler, which looks a little bit more attractive than other Fusions. For the wheels, we do have the 19-inch wheels wrapped around 235s all around. This is actually a package that you can get additional to what you get on a normal Fusion Sport. Alright, so for my personal tester, we do have the Sport Upgrade package, which includes the reverse sensing system, the heated seats, and that's basically it. But I mean, that's a few bucks that you will need to attain to actually get this specific vehicle. Alright, so for the interior of the 2017 Ford Fusion Sport, well, the first thing you notice is that the doors close with a really solid thunk. Next thing you notice is sitting down in these seats. Now, they're really comfortable. This is a family car, so it's expected to have really comfortable seats, but they're adjustable as well. Alright, so coming up to the steering wheel, this is a nicely leather wrapped steering wheel with cross stitching all around it, and it has a few buttons. They're not too complicated. You have your volume knobs and some buttons up top to change the information on the gauges. Talking about the gauges, these are a really nice set of gauges that we have. We do have the miles per hour gauge right in the middle. Now you do have a really small tachometer, which I'm not a fan of. It's too small. And on the other side of the gauge, you do have another LCD screen which displays your navigation, your entertainment, and your phone. Alright, so coming along the center of the dashboard here, we do have a nice two center air vents for the air conditioner. We do have a nice infotainment system. Well, the sound quality in this car is actually really good. I already tested it out and the speakers are really nice. Down a little bit under the infotainment system, you do have your climate controls. We do have the front heated seats on both the passenger and the driver seats. Have a big space where you have a USB outlet and a power outlet as well. You come down from the climate control and you do have your shifter, which I recently reviewed the Chrysler 300 and they have a similar shifter. They do have this really nicely high quality knob that you turn for you to change your gears from reverse, neutral, and drive, and you also have the special sport mode. As far as storage space goes, we do have two front mat pockets and two water bottle holders. Then you have two cup holders which are illuminated, and then you have a little cubby right here. Then you have your center armrest, which has two parts of it. You have the top part, which you can store a few things there, and then you have the big space, and it's a really large space for you to store anything. You do have a power outlet and a USB port. As back seat goes, it's really roomy back there. Me sitting behind myself, I am 5'9", and I see it really comfortable back there. No problems at all. My knees don't touch the front seat. Now for the trunk space, it is a really large trunk, so you can fit a lot of things back there. So Ford has this nice key fob. It has a nice weight to it, and you basically leave it in your pocket and put your foot on the brake and start the car. This car actually comes with remote key start, which you press the lock button and then you press the 2X twice and the car is on from the outside. So setting off in the 2017 Ford Fusion Sport, Well, my first impression as I drive this car, we're not in any bumpy park roads as of now, but I've had the time to actually drive this car before. What you saw there was actually my camera shaking more than the car, so this car soaks up bumps really nicely. That's one thing that I can actually enjoy in this car, that bumps are actually nothing for this vehicle. So the visibility in this car is excellent. We do have a large windshield, and the hood drops off nicely. You don't really see it, so it doesn't block off the road. I don't see any blind spots whatsoever on the side. Alright, the steering weight on this vehicle is actually not that bad from the reviews that I've read online. I actually like the steering weight. It's not too heavy and it's not too light either, so it's actually pretty nice. And the brake feel, it's not too touchy, so it's not that bad. You can get used to it really quick. Alright, so this is the Ford Fusion Sport, which differs from all the other Fusions engine wise, and we're about to find out why. So let's put it in sport mode and step on it. Alright, let me catch my breath here because I wasn't expecting that at all, actually. Alright, so I have my cousin Tony here.
What's up, guys?
On my side. And we've been driving this car for a little while now, and we weren't really expecting that. So alright, so let's talk about this power, shall we? This car has the same engine as the Ford F-150 EcoBoost and the Ford Edge Sport. This is the 2.7 liter twin turbo V6 engine, which outputs 325 horsepower and 380 foot-pounds of torque. I don't know about you guys, but that's a healthy amount of power for a family car. You step on it and it's like, it clicks instantly. We do have the paddle shifters. This is the automatic, like I stated before, and the transmission is really smooth. It is. The shifts are a little bit delayed, just a little bit. So Ford has been doing some induction noises from the engine into the cabin, which it is actually introduced in this car as well. So you step on the gas and you get that really nice rumble of the engine. The miles per gallon, which is another subject that we haven't touched, the miles per gallon in this car is 20 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway. For being a V6 with 325 horsepower, what else can you expect? It's perfect. It's a perfect number to have 28 miles per gallon in the highway. This is a new system for the Fusion. I believe this is an all-wheel drive system, but basically Ford has it set up for it so it can be a front-wheel drive car. And once the wheels start seeing that you don't have traction or that it's sliding, that's when the all-wheel drive system kicks in. The seats, they're actually really comfortable. I don't see you not driving this car for long trips. It handles it like a boss, so I wouldn't have complaints if I would take it in a long trip. It's already in sport mode, so like I said before, you press this little button right in the middle of the shifter and you're in sport, so it switches automatically to the paddle shifters. Point it straight and this car is really impressive, guys. I've never driven a Fusion. I've driven Focus, as you saw in one of my previous videos, the Focus ST. Of course, that was a manual car, but 325 horsepower is not a joke. Can't wait to try out any other vehicles above that horsepower. I know I tried out the Mustang GT, but that was a rear-wheel drive car. I have no complaints whatsoever with this car. The vehicle is really amazing. The interior, Ford has stepped up with the interior since previous years, and they're doing a great job until now, and I'm really glad that they brought a family car with a good number in terms of horsepower and torque, so I have no complaints there. I would really recommend this car to anyone that's looking for a family car, economical car that has power. I mean, this car is the way to go if you're looking for anything big for family and you still want to have fun. This is where I'm at today's video, guys. If you truly enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I really had a blast driving this vehicle and it really impressed me, guys, and I'm sure it would impress you too if you would drive it. Like I said before, it's not a full-out sports car, but it is fast and it's a family car, which is the best part about it. But if you did enjoy this car review, please give it a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate that, and please subscribe for more content. I would have more car reviews, like I said before, in previous videos, and please stay tuned for more videos. I do have vlogs. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I do have videos every week. I'll try to have videos more than one a week. But before this is where I'm ending today, guys, I do want to give a huge thanks once again to Casa 4 Lincoln Mercury for letting me review this beautiful Fusion, and of course to my all-time friend Mauricio Salinas. Like I said before, I'll put all his information down in the description below so you can check him out, and the car is available. There's a few more in stock as well, and I'll put the website and this car specifically so you can check it out. And like I said before, just contact Mauricio and he'll give you a hell of a deal, so don't hesitate on calling him, give him a text. And like I stated before, this is where I'm ending today, guys, so I hope you have a good one. Until next time, peace out. Boost. I have my cousin Tony here.
What's up, guys?
On my side.
And just to add on to there, as he had said, comment, subscribe, any suggestions down below, any other cars you guys want to see, and tell us what you guys think about the channel, guys.